in Central Florida. 2nd and 10 for Indiana at the FIU 46, and Howard finds his way for a couple of yards to the 42-yard line. Gain of 3.
And they're staying on the right side with that territory here.
Howard again. First down, Hoosiers at the 23-yard line.
Huge loss, and you mentioned Xander Diamont. You know, in fairness to him, he was just a true freshman. He didn't really know the offense yet, but they need Nate Sudfeld in this offense to make it go.
Veterans Richard Leonard and Jeremiah McKinnon have made it tough on Sudfeld and the Hoosiers. Passes complete to Ricky Jones, and he's about a yard shy of his second catch of the year. He had one last week, and Howard has the first down out to the 45-yard line.
And they're going fast right now, offensive line, staying patient with the run game.
Howard again. The one thing that Kevin Wilson and Kevin Johns is the offensive coordinator. They
free defense, cover 4 in the back end, nothing fancy.
Sudfeld play action, looks, has a receiver open, it's complete. And that's Mitchell Page. He has enough for the first down out to the 25-yard line, the former walk-on.
That's a nice job by Nate Sudfeld of coming off his primary receiver downfield and going down.
FIU gave up just 14 points a week ago, nothing in the second half. Sudfeld, time, it's incomplete. And a penalty flag, that'll be pass interference, and Indiana will have a first down. So many people think that Indiana playing this fast-paced offense, that they're a throwing team. They will throw the ball, but they want to be balanced and wide open over the middle. The catch by one of the 4 tight ends, and that is Cooper, Michael Cooper.
Nice job. Good play fake by Nate Sudfeld to influence the linebackers in that soft zone back there. Got to the middle of the defense.
Corsaro was out as a receiver on the top of the screen, and the handoff, Redding again, and Redding will go to about the 27-yard line, and that's well short of a first down.
Nice job. That's good coaching.
And that is also spoken like a quarterback, and that's Redding. Redding bounces out to the 38-yard line. 2 wide receivers to the near side. Sudfeld, the handoff to Divine Redding, fights his way to the 44-yard line.
Backs that we'll get into. Jordan Howard, who we featured in the open, starts in the backfield. He gets the call. Howard puts his head down and powers his way up to the 25. It's a first down run of 10 yards.
You know, when talking to coach, comes a runner to secure that football.
It's to Howard. They'll go with a reverse to Hale, and he's cut down behind the line. Nice tackle by Derek Overstreet for Western.
As you said, sets the edge. He stays home. He's not fooled on the reverse and does an exceptional job making that tackle. That's what you do. You love for that far side defensive end to stay home. That's what he did right.
Now Howard. And a flag is thrown.
It's pretty easy for the umpire and center judge to see this call. If you're Martin, you got to get inside. You can't swing the guy down and tackle him. Easy call for the officials.
Just a third
game, which is phenomenal from that running back position.
And now Western Kentucky ready for it. And the fans kind of wondering what's happened in the last 2 plays. Sudfeld, now it's option, and it goes to Redding, and a flag comes flying in. And this drive kind of stalled.
Fell tackle for a loss.
Fake to Redding, Sudfeld over the middle, and it's up, and it is broken up. Incomplete, intended for Ricky Jones. And Joe Brown. Third down, Redding off the right side. Redding, first down, Indiana. And gets to the 20, short of it as they move. 4th and 3, Sudfeld. And it's low and incomplete. It hit the turf, wanted Simi Cobbs, and it's going to be a turnover on downs.
He didn't have last year.
Sudfeld. And again, it's Ricky Jones this time with the catch for the first down. Ricky Jones here at a 16-yard catch.
And again, if it's just a cushion, you take what they give you. Ricky Jones hooks up.
And we'll keep it right back on the ground, and why not? The blocking up front, clearing way for Redding, and Redding has another first down run. Brandon Leston, who got shaken up earlier, pickup.
And that's outside zone. You're running behind your best offensive lineman, 67, Dan Feeney. Camille, 77. That's a lot. Pick up another big chunk of yardage.
Back to Redding, and the hole up the middle this time. This offensive line has done well.
Dan Feeney, the right guard, just a tremendous football player.
Back to Redding, 3rd and short, gets the legs churning, needs to get inside the 33-yard line and has done it. So Howard bobbled it, gets it back, and now goes inside the 25-yard line.
And the exchange almost gets bobbled here. Sudfeld gives it to Howard, but again, patience from Howard going to that right side. Little like the pace they're going with, and they're producing.
They're getting chunks of yardage. Howard again met initially at the line, but does eke out 3 yards.
And that's the thing.
So we'll see how that shakes out here late in this first half. Sudfeld goes over the middle, and once again, they're making plays, and it's Ricky Jones again. Ricky Jones off to the races, finally pushed out of bounds. And Indiana says, okay, you can go with a 59. For big time, 69 yards.
And Jones just runs a quick slant. Dowdy puts it on, or excuse me, Sudfeld puts it on him in stride, and that's what you want to do with your receiver. And Ricky Jones gets it all the way.
Receiving already today for Indiana on the offensive side as Sudfeld option keeps, and that play didn't have much of a chance either. So after
get that first down.
Play fake to Howard. Pressure, they'll go right back to Howard. He has it and gets about 2, maybe 3 yards on the sideline. You talk about the tight.
Quarterbacks target them quite often, so you're right. If you're a tight end fan, this is a game for you.
Howard has the first, breaking tackles and getting into Western Kentucky territory inside the 40. Finally, Leston brought him down.
All the collision Jordan Howard had with 31 Brandon Lester in the first half. That time, Lester's just going to hold on. UAB had dropped their football program.
Fresh set of downs for Howard. And just plowing over players for Western Kentucky. A flag is down. He did it again. Just ran right over Martavius Mims.
And that calls on TJ McCollum for the face mask. And on a running play, that's what the back judge is looking at. And he's going to look right down the alley to watch. And it's a good call. You saw the face mask get tugged. Western Kentucky has played much better than they did last year, getting much more push. And this is a good offensive line they're going against in Indiana.
Sudfeld to the sideline. Approaching the 100-yard mark. He's out, though, right now. Redding stays in as Sudfeld goes over the middle, and a big catch made by Michael Cooper, the tight end. First down inside the 25-yard line. Another big target for the...
Throws it a little back shoulder to his big tight end, taking him away from the safety. He's able to make the catch.
And only 2 interceptions. He has 2 interceptions here on his last 2 throws as Howard trying to make them pay, and he slips and would have had the touchdown. But he's down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, unfortunately, he got tackled by the 11-yard line because he just lost his footing. But great blocking to the right side of that offensive line. Dan Feeney, we talked about him earlier. Demetri Camille, that right side. And a...
Well, the Hoosiers are certainly in control. And again, Howard. Upended initially by Brandon Leston, but able to get a few more yards after the hit. 9 on that first down run.
Again, Howard lowers that center of gravity. He runs like what I like to say is behind his shoulder pads. He's always going forward, delivering the blows, and again, and still work the clock. A lot of teams don't do that.
Now Redding makes a man miss. Tiptoeing the sideline, he is out just before the marker, the 21-yard line.
Brandon Dowdy was having a great first half, and they did that in the third quarter.
Well, they certainly did with Crawford, who had 2 interceptions, and Redding, they get the first down, so Redding gets down to the 15 on 21 yards passing today with 3 touchdowns. It is Howard. Still on his feet. And across the 30-yard line, crowd likes that effort, close to a first down.
And good vision as he slides this to the left, and he is always keeping his feet moving. Good blocking up front, of course. Good center of gravity, good forward lean behind.
Howard off the right side this time. A good job by T.J. McCollum, who came in from the edge, made the tackle. Among active backs coming into this game with over 2,700 yards rushing. He has almost 200 yards rushing here today. And a first down. Jordan Howard, the junior, made the plays. They've had 2 huge long drives. They've mixed it up well. Howard now running inside the 5, has the first down. That's going to do it.